I'll do the whole people, my people, welcome back type stuff. This is the first tasting you mate of the Kumquats and Brandy. Remember back in December I did a whole lot of brandy, Kumquats, which is a citrus fruit, quite tart. Put it into the brandy, and I think it's that one. It's St. Helena brandy. It's local brandy, 38%, and I'm going to test how they taste over the next year and see if we actually have something quite palatable. And I've threatened or promised to open one once a month, and that's what I'm going to do now. So we're in January, and I went and found my January bottle. I initially pulled out May, and my darling wife went, "That's got May on it." I initially thought, who the hell is May? Why is she talking about it? But that's just how I am. It's been that sort of day. So here I am with my verifiable January jar. I'm going to pop the lid on it. It has been a very warm summer's day, and this is at room temperature. So I'm going to unscrew it. So doing it all live on camera. There's no shifty shit around here for me. Now, the smell of happiness has changed emphatically to a citrus. Yeah, it's not terribly pronounced. Let's see how this tastes. Oh, I've actually shaken the bottle because I thought all the citrus oils would be pulling at the bottom. That is really pronounced in a citrus, in a really nice way. I was told that this would turn out to be absolutely stunning by the time I made it to December, and I'd be basically soaking this year's kumquat crop in brandy in big bottles and giving it to people as Christmas presents. And if this is just a month in, then absolutely this is exactly what I'll be doing. I'm going to stick my finger in, make sure it's clean. I'm going to try one of the fruit. I must admit, I will be topping this up, possibly topping this up with the brandy. So I'm going to try one of the kumquats. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with kumquats, I tend to think of them as really nasty, bitter, tart suckers that are best made into marmalade. Okay, it's no longer tart, very much. Huh. Look, I wouldn't call it delicious, but it's damn somewhat more edible than kumquats generally get around my house. And as you know from seeing the first one, these kumquats are off the front of my tree. The tree faces western side of my house, so it gets a lot of sun in the afternoon. I've said it before. And I make sure everything's kept under brandy. That is really much better than I feared at my peak. So the smell of happiness is citrus. Before I shook it up, there was actually a hint of vanilla. So if you want the citrus perhaps later in the drink, don't shake them up. Okay, I shook it up because I thought, okay, all the citrus oil would be at the bottom and all that stuff. Having shaken it up, it's distributed the citrus oil through it, and that really is quite pleasant. I can't wait for next month. Neither should you, having hit that subscribe, follow button, because there's another 11 more of these to come. So thank you very much for watching, people, my people, and yeah, just stay tuned. This is going to be quite interesting as we get in, because we've got another 11 months to go, and Lord knows what can happen when they spend another 11 months sitting in my bedside drawer. Take care. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing.